Alright everybody, it's Ken Jimmy here again. How are yous all the day? Most people come here for the sand dunes, but this lagoon here is one of the most important wildlife places in the Canary Islands. Um, Birds from Africa stop here and fly on to Europe. It's like a service station for the birds. So let's take a wee dander and let's see what we can find out together. Let's go. So it says you're not allowed to feed the fish or anything, so it's prohibited. So just come up on a couple of wee birds. Look, there's a wee baby one. You can see in there. Like, chasing. Wow. It looks like when we come up on them there, we've startled them a wee bit and they're hiding in the grass. You can let me know in the comments what you think of the wee chick. Wow. So there's a board there. This is what it's saying about the dunes. Reclassified as a special nature reserve in 1994, although it has been protected area since 1975. 403.9 hectares. There's like 3.3 acres in a hectare, I think. Like, you can let me know in the comments. I might be wrong. Found another board here. Maybe help us a wee bit with more dunes and stuff. So this seems to be all the types of different birds. Falcon. So we'll go around and see if I can see any of these birds. Tell me if you know any of these birds from back home. Maybe we get some of these back home. You could let me know in the comments, sure. I'll let you see all the birds. Wee beetles and everything. So we're not allowed in there anyway. Wow, two of them. So we've come up on to another really important board here about the flowers. The status rose rises to about 60 centimetres in height. So it was disappeared and then it was reintroduced in 1999. Oh, there you go. I was just thinking that was a lovely wee looking wee door there. But so Gran Canaria is about 14, 15 million years old, but the sand dunes are 4 to 5,000 year old. So I'm coming up on them here pretty soon. So I am, and then I'll tell you how they were formed when I'm walking across them. I'll explain to you how they were formed and stuff. So I'll keep on down there in here. We're a lot of working on up around this reserve still. Like, there you go, everybody. There's a little bit of history there for you as well. From this point, Columbus set off to his final voyage to the new islands of the Canary Islands, Americas, on the 25th of May 1502. Wow, there you go. From this point, like, so just imagine 1502, like, I St. Columbus, this would have been all the supposed water, like, wow. Oh, there's gardens, wow. Yes, sir. Just found a wee sign there, and there's a wee bug there actually. So, if I found a sign, so Las Plumas is 2 kilometres that way. I just come from there, and the top one there is like 2.5 kilometres for viewpoint, and then a survey. I can go down to that as well. So we'll take a wee dander down here, and we'll find all this place here, and we'll have a wee Jeff check. A wee feet prints there. So there's. I wonder if that's a wee snake's trail there, boys. Let me know in the camera what do you think. It's way up in the wild bushes anyway, look. Huh? So they're saying these aren't just an old pile of sand. They've been shaped from the Atlantic Ocean tides and winds for thousands of years. And the crazy thing is, they're still here, like, and they're still moving today. So they are. So the tides and stuff are still moving these dunes today, like, so that's amazing, isn't it? Wee bird nesting area in there, so there is. So they're saying there's like over 100 bird species recorded to date on these sand dunes. So I'm down there in here, and I'm trying to get round to the wee reserve bit, and we'll get to see a lot more birds here. Keep down there. Plenty of wee feet here, maybe, and getting a wee bit closer here. I don't know whether you can see that wee dragonfly flying there. Look at that. She's away, boy. Look at that there, boy. Huh? Amazing. So far, the nature looks like it's real quiet in the western front there, like, so. I'm down there up, and I'm near up out of the dunes here now, so we'll keep down there in here, and hopefully we'll see something just before we get out. I just come up here, and I've come around the back of the wee sand dunes, and the next thing I come up on camels. And what people, there's a wee thing there just saying that 100 kilos to 220 pounds. Do not overload the animals, which is right, like, because you don't want to harm the animals or stuff like that. But people think they're native here. They're not. They're introduced, like, in, like, for visitors to have a safari effect. Today it's one of Maspalomas' biggest attractions, so if you're coming, you need to come down through the nature reserve, like. It's free, and then you get in, and you'd have to pay for the camels, like. You're coming down out of the reserve now, like. Don't think I got any success there with the wee birds. Got a couple earlier on, like. Looks like I'm in a big river bed here, like. It's pretty dry at the minute. Maybe when it hammers down here, it fills up a wee bit. But that's a reservoir down there, so. Found a wee bird, like, it's calling its mummy. Let's see if she finds her. Here she comes. Oh, aye. It's doing some shouting anyway. There you go. Well, fine. Happy days. I've come back round onto the beach, and there's a wee bit here I can get nipping round here. I'll nip round that way over the sand dunes again, and I'll I'll go in and see if I can see a couple of birds this way. Over that way and there, I'll nip in that way, so I will. Looks like he spotted something out there. So it does. Still can't get in, it's all fenced off, but I can see this big hook in the water here, but like you can see him away out there. It looks like he spotted something. So it does. Go on, kid. So it's a blue flag beach. They're saying it was rated by 75 countries and is awarded by international jury, so it's pretty good. So these are coming like there's free, like cost me $5.50 for two on the bus, 60p for a bottle of water, and like the walk I've just done there, amazing, cheap. This lighthouse has been here, been guiding the ships here from about the 1800s. Gone before hotels. The red soldiers would never get about a coastline like big one. There it is. Right out on the coastline, look. Right round. There we go. That's us. There you are. That's the front of her there. So it is. So just imagine standing here where I am with the lighthouse here behind me. Like a couple of decades ago when there was no hotels, no nothing like that. There was just fishermen and boats just going along the coastline. Just imagine that. After a few decades, look what's been built. Eh? Madness, like. I don't think this is a hotel for stunts, Jimmy. Like, this one here is between 300 and 400 quid a night. There's about 5-star one, like. Who says? Grand entrance and stuff, so. Yeah, cocktail bars, it says. Look. Big 5-star, I must think are needed. Right everybody, that's Jimmy's dander done for the day. I hope you really enjoyed this one. Like, it's quite amazed to see St. Columbus around there. I wasn't expecting to see that. Like, so good luck and keep dandering and take a pack lunch. See you in the next one. Sure, give us a like and subscribe.